Okay, I think we got it. Holy crap. See, this is what happens when the energy of the Mercury retrograde is a nightmare. So, okay, I think we got to figure it out. Comment. I hope I can see your comments. I'm laughing because I feel like the Mercury retrograde is what's causing it all. Hey, I can see comments. Yay. I don't know what was going on that last little attempt. So I apologize, but we're good. We are good. Hi, Rachel. It is better. It is better. Hey, Chris. Hello from St. George. Oh, I bet you're going to be toasty warm there for sure, huh? Let's do some shout outs really quick. And then how fun is, oh, hi. God, I do it every time. I seriously was having some weird feeling. I thought, it's a Friday night, it's late. I got done with this reading for this gentleman. We had such an amazing connection. And I thought, you know what? I wonder if people would hop on late at night and do, the free readings. But holy crap, I'm shocked. We've already got 50 people on. So it's awesome. I love it. You guys must be having kind of one of those stay-in Friday nights, right? Nothing big going on. No big parties. Are you guys doing anything for the holiday? Any memorial fun, trips or camping trips or whatnot? We usually try to go camping or do something, but we are going to be staying indoors or maybe not indoors, but staying home. It'll be good. Sometimes I feel like staycations are better than even just going anywhere, right? All right, sorry, I'm lighting some of my candles that already are burning out, so we will get started. All right, my friends. Someone said, who's heading up camping? Oh, Shauna's heading up camping. I love it. How awesome. Watching the live while you're up camping. That's awesome. Barbecue before Storm Sunday. Yeah, absolutely. I know, I think we're supposed to get some pretty good rain, right? Here in Utah. So yeah, gas is definitely ridiculous right now. So nobody feels like they can go anywhere. It's ridiculous. I think I paid, I want to say $77 the other day for gas. And I don't even think I was on empty. Anyway, ridiculous. But what do? We're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? Okay, I am ready to do some quick kind of free readings, totally spontaneous. Hop on tonight. So thank you to everybody that is on and hanging out this late. I guess it's not that late, but when you're old, I think I feel like I'm old when I'm saying 9 o'clock is late. I'm in bed by 10. My poor husband's probably like, what the hell are you doing, honey? It's really late, but he's so good, so supportive. All right, let's go ahead, and I just want to say hi to some peeps. Hi, Leanne. I'm so glad to see you on here. That's awesome. Let's see. Hi, Jesse. Good to see you too. My brother is on. I told him. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I love it. Jasmine's on. Hi, Jasmine. And oh, my sweet friend Heather's on. Hi, Heather. Oh, Tony says, I feel so much lighter after our reading. Oh, thanks, Tony. I love it. I've had so many beautiful connections lately. It has been unbelievable. So I love hearing back from you guys and getting the validations of the things we pick up on. And I try to share those on my page if you ever get the chance to see. But it's huge for me to hear back from you all. So I appreciate you guys so much. Let's see what else. Gosh, some of you are at a concert. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Staying home and looking at Netflix and having some wine. Sylvia, that sounds amazing. I love it. Well, you guys, whatever you do for the Memorial Weekend, please be safe. Take care of yourself. Visit your loved ones. I know that we try to get to the grave sites and get some flowers. So, but I love it. All right, let's go ahead and we will get started. Jasmine says, I'm cooking dinner. You're cooking dinner this late? Girl, 9 o'clock. I'm telling you, I feel like when you're old, like, you know, myself, 9 o'clock. If I ate dinner at 9 o'clock, I probably would be eating it later, but I don't know. All right, here we are. Danelle said, taking care of my mom. She had no surgery. Oh my gosh. Oh, sending her lots of good healing energy for you, my friend. Hi, Tracy. All right, here we go. Focus. So 2 numbers between 1 and 25. You'll start seeing people commenting. If you are new to my live, this is kind of how we do this. I get 2 numbers and you let me know if you would like a general reading or if you have a very specific topic, question, anything that, you know, you feel like, gosh, I just need a little bit of guidance, you know. One of the things I tell people is general readings. If you put general, or if you just give me 2 numbers, I will connect to whatever I'm feeling drawn to at that moment. So, thanks, Shauna. I feel old. I'll be 47 in about 2 weeks. Holy crap. It's like 3 years from 50. Stop. I don't even want to think that way. I just don't even want to, I don't even want to talk about 50 being so close around the corner. I don't feel like I'm that old. I try not to. Okay. All right. So, also if you are new to my live, as I pull your, or as I pick somebody, these are completely random. It's just who I'm feeling drawn to. And so if you are not picked tonight, please know that it is nothing personal per se. It is just, I am just being drawn to certain people tonight. And like I said, there was this weird feeling that I needed to do some readings tonight. Totally random. But, all right, let's get started. I'm reading some of your amazing, let's see. Erica, yeah, seriously. I'm reading some of your funny comments. I love it. I love it. You're right. No, age is just a number, right? It's just how we feel. But man, I got 2 more grandbabies coming. So being a grandma, it's awesome. All right, let me go ahead, and what I will be doing, I will pull the person, and what I do is I pin that person's comment. So if I pin your comment and I call your name out, just let me know that you're here. That way, as we do your reading, I won't be doing a reading just, you know, for the fun of it, I guess. I want to make sure you're here to listen and to hear it. So, hang on. Let me turn off that notification thing. Hang on. I don't want those things going off. Hold, please. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see who my first person is. And I will, let's see. Guys, seriously, I have to tell you, as I'm looking to see who I'm being drawn to, I just did a reading for a gal that lives, I want to say Indianapolis or Georgia. I don't know. I do readings all over the country and even all over the world. And the veil between us and the other side right now is so thin. I literally heard 2 names. One name was Harold. The other name was Larry. Now, these are not very common names, right? It's not like a Chris or a Michael. I am not kidding you. The craziest, most amazing thing. And I want to get her permission or ask her if I can post this part of her Zoom where we were picking up these names. Her her mom had passed. And anyway, we picked up these names, and I could not believe that these two names were specific to her and to her family. Trying to not get into detail because I don't want to share. But anyway, my point is the veil is very thin between us and the other side right now. Even with the crazy Mercury retrograde, and we also have the Saturn retrograde. So with those two happening at the same time, be prepared for the energy to be a little wonky right now. So just kind of want to give you all a heads up, but also let you know that even readings tonight may be very connected to the other side. So if any loved ones come through today, I would not be surprised. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I cannot believe you guys have 84 people on tonight. I'm like shocked at the fact that we've got so many. Brandy said Harold is my grandpa's name. Are you serious? Okay, you stick with me there, my friend. That name was very strong today. So, hi, Mama. My mother-in-law is on. I love it. So awesome. Okay. I just saw someone's comment about Linda. Ooh, did you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see when this stuff happens, but when the energy changes in my room, the lights start to dim. But I was noticing someone comment about being 50 and subtracting from there. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. All right, guys. Sorry, sometimes it takes me a minute, so be patient with me. And oh, Tammy's on too. Hi, Tammy. Okay, I'm going to pin. Okay, so the first person, Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Wendy Noreen. And today's Wendy's birthday. I just saw that. So happy birthday. How fun. I am so happy to be able to provide a reading for you for your birthday today. So, Wendy, if you're still on, just say hello. Let me know that you are here, and we will pull your cards. So, Wendy is, hi, Tammy. Wendy is 9 and 27, and work. Would I get a promotion as a sales rep in my job? Okay, you got it, hun. Let's pull your cards. 9 and 27. Oh my gosh. Okay. So not that it matters, Wendy, but the numbers that I'm pulling need to be between 1 and 25, right? But I saw you put 27, and totally fine. There's a reason that you needed to pull that. And what I find is very interesting is your first number being the number 9, your first card that pulled, Wendy, is the 9 of Wands. Okay, how crazy is that, right? This is what I love about when the cards connect so beautifully with the numbers that you give me. So, just blows me away. Okay, your second card that you pulled with your 27 is this 2 of Cups. And that came out of the deck upside down. Now, very, very quickly, a lot of you that have been on my lives for a while or a few times, you are aware of when the cards come out of the deck upside down, they are representing the shadow work, right? The things that you are personally working on, or the things that you know you need to work on to really just live your happiest, healthiest, best life. So, Being that you do have the one card upside down, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't necessarily mean, you know, that I may not see this, this beautiful promotion, in your job. Sometimes it can be connected to even something different, but also connected to, you know, to your career and to your work. So keep that in mind. I'm going to just take a quick kind of look and also focus on your 2 cards, Wendy. So, okay. All right. So one thing that I feel, even just connecting with your cards, Wendy, the question you're asking me about the promotion for the sales rep. The best thing I can tell you and how I'm feeling is that it's like we always, I feel like, are our worst or our, you know, hardest critics, right? We always seem to not be able to see ourselves through other people's eyes. And I feel you struggle with this a little bit, right? Yes, sorry, Sierra. Yeah, my my phone and stuff has been freezing too, so I apologize. I feel like it is the kind of the crazy energy in the room, but not just in the room, but right in the universe. So Wendy, one thing that I want to kind of encourage you is I always tell people, anytime that you think something or you verbally say, you know, something out loud, it gets put out into the universe, it manifests itself, and then it comes back to you. And sometimes it comes back to you twice as much. Now, that's exactly why you pulled this 2, if you see the 2 of Cups upside down, because this is just that way of you putting this out into the universe, it coming back twice as much. So with that being said, you've got to make sure that this stuff is positive, right? You put out into the universe, gosh, I know, you know, so-and-so is going to get this job. I'm not going to get this job. I may not have the qualifications. I don't feel like I interviewed very well. You know, these kind of things are going to manifest themselves, and they are going to come back to you twice as strong. And, you know, it's amazing to see how our thoughts, our emotions, and everything can really manifest themselves. So my suggestion to you is to get yourself in that mindset of knowing that you are freaking amazing, that you know what you're doing, that you have the skills, you have the knowledge. It's just that when you get yourself in that opposite mindset, this is what's going to be kind of your blockage, right? So suggestions for you is to start even meditation, taking time to meditate, taking time to really focus on all of the amazing skills and assets and whatever else that you feel that you contribute to this particular position. I truly feel that this particular act is going to flip that that energetic kind of flow, right? So you put out the positive, it comes back to you twice as much. It's going to shift that energetic flow to where, you know, these type of things start coming for you. The one thing that I do see, I want you to be very mindful of, that I see also is, let's see, we're in May, so 9. Oh, so Wendy, tell me, I keep seeing 11 days, or the 11th. I don't know what the 11 is for. 7. Okay. There's this sense of you finding out if you are offered this position between 7, it's like I'm right between 7 and 11 days, which if you think about it, between 7 and 11 is that number 9, right? And we just talked about, and you just gave me that number 9. So are you supposed to find out within like the next week, or about that 9 days? Because I'm telling you, 9 days from now, there's this shift I feel for you and things starting to change. But in the meantime, the best thing for you to do is to manifest those good positive thoughts. And the meditation of, you know, manifesting for this job to be there for you. I feel really good about it. I do. I feel good about you getting this this new position. I also want you to be very mindful and aware that it may not, even as you are offered this position, you may not receive, or it may not be exactly as you thought. There may be some expectations that either are not met, or the expectation is very different. But I feel this is a very good transitional time for you, because I'm telling you, it's going to give you that confidence. It's going to give you that self-esteem and that power and that motivation that I feel like, you know, that you really need right now, you know. So practice getting your mindset and knowing that that you're pretty badass, my friend. So keep doing that for sure. Wendy said yes around that time. Okay, perfect. Holy crap, keep us posted. Let me know about the job. I had a gal on the other day that was waiting for an answer. She was purchasing a business and or renting a building for a business. And anyway, I had told her I saw it coming, that she was going to get approved, and she messaged and let us all know that that she got approved. It was awesome. So we love to hear back, right? The whole group does. I love it. So let us know, Wendy, how it goes for sure. And if you want to just message me, and if you feel comfortable, that'd be awesome. Okay. All right. And happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And so that means, Wendy, you're a Gemini. You're a Gemini as well. Gotta love us Geminis. We definitely have our crazy split personalities. Hence the reason why I decided to hop on and do some crazy last minute 9 o'clock at night readings. Okay. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate you being on, my friend. All right. I'm going to unpin Wendy's comment. And we will grab the next person. Okay. Okay. Wow. I kind of feel like I can totally see all of you like sitting there on the couch and like nothing's on TV, and you got on your Facebook and you're like, oh, let's just hang out with Steph. Am I right? I love it. Okay. Melissa Lynn. Yes, I know who likes to play with my light. I love it. Oh, Wendy Barber is a Gemini. I love it. A Wendy and a Gemini. Oh, Paula dreamed of hubby last 4 nights. Oh my gosh. I love that. Can I tell you, Paula came in and we did a reading, and we got so many beautiful, I'm gonna cry, validations from her loved ones that passed, like so specific and beautiful. It was amazing. But yeah, said they've been crazy. Okay. Cassandra, you're so cute. Yes, love nights with Steph. I love it. Okay, you guys make me so happy. Did you all see the article that the Voyage Utah, they decided to feature my story, and I am so humbled, and it just, I'm still blown away by it all. And honestly, I could not do all of this without you all. So I appreciate you all so much. That's why I do free readings, right? Anna said playing Candy Crush. Oh my gosh, that totally was my game. I used to play Candy Crush all the time. Oh, that's awesome. Lisa Carson found out I'm having grandson number 5 today. That's sweet. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Let's see. I'm still looking. Bear with me, guys. Seeing who I am feeling drawn to. Okay. Okay. I know it takes me a minute. My apologies, but sometimes there's this feeling I'm having, and then I try to find who is the person I'm connecting with. So, okay. Why is this? Okay, and make sure, sorry guys, make sure you comment ever so often because Facebook, I lose the comment. It disappears in my feed. And then also be mindful and respectful that you comment, ever so often. Because if you comment back to back to back, then it ends up clogging up the whole feed, and then other people can't get their messages in. So, okay. I love it. Man, it's so crazy how I am just watching your comments and so drawn to all of you. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh my God, Helen, stop. Okay, I know, Tony, it is. That's why I can't keep up with it. It's going fast. Okay, Angie Meyer, 16 and 20. And Angie, you didn't put what kind of reading, my friend, but I will just go down that general path for you, whatever I'm feeling drawn to. So, Angie, if you're here, hun, let me know. Just say hi, I'm here. Hello. What's up? Whatever you feel. Whatever comes to mind. And hold, please. Okay. Stop. I'm telling you. My lights are going weird. Okay. Angie's here. Okay. 16 and 20. 16. And Angie, connection to a loved one. Okay. You got it, hun. All right, my friend. Oh my gosh, Angie. See, I'm telling you guys, you can't make up this stuff. I'm telling you, it blows me away when these cards come out and they connect in these very beautiful ways. So, stop messing with my light. Yes, Melissa. Okay. All right. So, Angie, your first card with your first number, hun, is the Fool card. And this is what blew me away. You gave me that number 16, right? Your second card is the Tower card. And if you look down here, it's kind of hard to see. The Tower card is the number 16. Now, the Tower card did come out of the deck upside down. So that is representing, the shadow work or the things that can be connected to your loved one that has passed. How is the 16 connected, Angie? Because I'm telling you, the whole energy in the room just shifted. And the minute that I pulled that Tower card and noticed it was the 16, which is connected to one of your numbers, there is some significance of who has passed and why that number is so important. So I'm telling you, I mix up the cards. You pick the numbers when these cards come out and the numbers match your numbers. There's no coincidence, right? This is how souls on the other side do this. So this is when my little brother had a bad accident and a traumatic brain injury. Okay, so I'm going to be completely transparent and let everybody know. So Angie is a family friend, my friend, and her, it's hard to explain. Angie's sister and I went to school together, elementary school, junior high, and Angie is my friend's sister. Now, I do know about their brother that passed, and so, however, and Angie can probably confirm this and validate this for sure, is that I do not know much about his passing. I know very little bits, and I do not know much about his life. Once I left junior high, that connection has, you know, we've lost that. So, and Angie, yes, I agree with you that Greg has been trying to connect with you, and I love that you hopped on tonight. And I'm telling you, my friend, I truly feel that you may be exactly why I needed to be on tonight. There is no coincidence why you pulled the 16, and that being when Greg had been in that bad accident. So give me just a minute. I'm just going to really focus on anything that's coming or messages I'm receiving. As a medium, I do what's called psychography. So I'm writing things down as I hear them, feel them, see them, or even the energy of the soul will guide me to write the things that I need to write. So keep that in mind. But also as I'm writing things down here, if I'm quiet, that's why. So give me just a minute to feel where this energy is going and that connection. So one thing I wanted to point out to you, Angie, too, is for those who know tarot, and maybe even those who don't, the Tower card is that card that represents trauma, chaos, stress. It's that card that really is, it's kind of within the tarot world. If you pull the Tower card, it can be one of those cards that people just don't want to pull, especially when this card is upside down, and the fact that the date fits perfect with the number on here. It's just more validation of your brother coming through and validating that that date was traumatic, right? That date was full of stress and anxiety and, mourning. I mean, it's like, it just blows me away that, that we're working on getting this connection with Greg, and that 16 pulled, and it being the Tower card, which is really validating all of what happened that day, the emotions, everything. I'm telling you, this stuff is amazing when we get these beautiful messages and connections. Okay. Angie, how are you connecting with feathers, with a feather? Like, there's this feeling that Greg is like, I'm leaving you, or random feathers, or I have had these weird birds coming around you, right? It's this feeling of he's trying to communicate with you and give you signs. And a lot of this really is connected with the feathers, with the bird. There's some reason why this is such a important sign or symbol that he's trying to give you. But I feel like you're questioning, is this him, or am I just hoping this is him, right? But I want you to keep the feathers, or these very particular like a bird, you know, that doesn't ever leave, right? Angie said, I've had this robin hanging out in my backyard. Yes. Okay. Oh, you just gave me chills. Exactly. It's like he's needing you to know, Angie, that this is part of how he's trying to communicate with you, that he's giving you these signs, and his soul being exactly this little bird that you have got hanging out in your backyard. And he, okay. Angie, how do you connect to, he keeps showing me the number 3 or the month of March. There's some reason why the number 3 or March is very significant as well, connected to him. I'm not sure. I know that Greg had the brain injury, and he suffered from that, but that was, I know that wasn't what caused his passing, but he keeps bringing up, it's like, I go to bed, I fall asleep, and then I just don't wake up. I feel like it's my soul, you know, my soul crosses over very peacefully and with no pain, with just this ease. Like I said, I fall asleep and I just don't wake up. This is that feeling that he's given me. Angie said he passed around 3 a.m. Okay, perfect. You just gave me what I call my validation chills. The minute you just said that, that's exactly, I feel like, what he's trying to say. It was around 3 o'clock in the morning that that this had happened. Angie said he did pass in his sleep. Okay, perfect. How do you connect? Do you connect, Angie, to the name? I keep hearing it's like 3-syllable S, Savannah, Samantha. Do you connect with that name in any way with Greg, or even with you? I keep hearing the 3, Savannah, Samantha, Sierra. It like it ends in that up at the 3-syllable S name. I keep hearing that name. I don't know if they did, let's see, Angie said Savannah is Tawny's new grandbaby. Oh, okay. Someone said I heard some static. Oh, see, I'm telling you guys, the energy is insane lately. It's like, I immediately felt the room and the energy shift as soon as I was feeling the soul and the energy of Greg. And so I feel that Greg is recognizing the new grandbaby, and I'm telling you that he keeps saying that he's communicating and he is there, and this baby is seeing him and laughing and pointing and at nowhere, right? It's like you know, sitting in a room and staring off into a corner. They have got to know, Angie, that a lot of this is it's Greg's way of interacting, right? Children up until about the age of 2 or 3 will be able to connect with souls, with spirit, because what happens is their minds are not tainted by society, so they get that that pure, you know, kind of intuitive sense and being able to connect. So as Greg is validating this new grandbaby, please let them know that he is communicating. He is there, and her, she will see them. She will see them and have this interaction. I don't know if there was an autopsy done, Angie, for Greg, but he keeps showing me that it's almost like my body is full of fluid or toxins, and this went immediately to to his heart, or to his head. I know he had head injury, but there's something about my body filling up with the fluid, or toxins of some sort that causes his passing. That's why I don't know if they did a toxicology or if they did an autopsy to see, but I feel like I have high levels of of toxins of some sort. So I feel like he's showing me this part of that. So and he okay. Do you know how do you connect with clowns with Greg? Okay, this is really weird. I keep seeing clowns and balloons and something to do with that. So there's something about the clowns, the balloons, the I don't know if it's really circus related, but there's some reason why he keeps bringing this up. Angie said he passed away from an enlarged heart. Okay, so that would make sense, right? Because I have, it's like I'm filling up with something, and my it causes my heart to stop. Oh, I just read Terrence. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Pay attention to the babies. Pay attention to the smaller children. When we lose a loved one, they communicate so beautifully. And when we're sitting there wondering, what are they giggling about? What are they pointing at? It's exactly what I'm saying. They are connecting with the souls of our loved ones. I don't know, Angie, I'm telling you, it's like Greg keeps bringing up and laughing about these, and giggling. Angie said he was like a child, never grown up. I'm guessing the clown, young child. Very much so. Very, very much so, right? The balloon animals, right? It's like that very childlike humor and demeanor and personality. So I feel like you're right. This is his way of validating how he was before his passing. Okay. How do you connect with the hat? I keep saying the baseball cap, but it's like he's bringing up the hat as being something that you have of his. He's showing me the hat. He's showing me the hoodie, sweatshirt. Very specifically the hoodie or sweatshirt, but there's also something about the hat, and the hat being very special and being something that I feel like that you may have. So let me know how you connect with that. Angie said all he did was laugh and take things seriously. Yeah, you are 100% right, my friend. It's like I just feel he is so, his energy is so childlike, laughing and living this this beautiful life on the other side without, the pain or the suffering, right? Angie said he loved baseball. He always wore one and a hoodie. My mom has this hat. Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh, Angie. Okay, now I'm literally full of chills from head to toe. Always wear a baseball hat and a hoodie. I love it. Please if you feel comfortable, let your mom know that he's validating that he sees the hat, and that that your mom has saved and preserved this hat. A family has seen him in a hoodie since his passing. Oh, are you serious? Oh my goodness. A family member has seen him in a hoodie since his passing. Wow. Isn't it? I just love this. It's like he's bringing up very specific things that are, you know, people knew him by, right? How would you even guess that a hoodie would really be specific to to an individual, right? But knowing that this is what he wore all the time, so very much seeing him in this hoodie, him validating and bringing that up, the hat. Mom needs to know that he brought that up and is validating that he sees that mom has this hat and has preserved that. And man, he comes in your dreams all the time, Angie. It's like he says that you are the only one that has been very open to communicating with him in this sense. It's that feeling of you are open and available for him to be able to come into your dreams, to be able to communicate with you, right? Others may feel so blocked off in a way that he's struggling to get messages and signs and symbols to them. And Andrew's, oh, honey, oh my gosh, don't cry, or do cry. Let it cleanse you. He's such a beautiful energy, such a beautiful soul, and really is so connected to you in a very special way. My dad is struggling to connect to him. Yeah, absolutely. And I feel a lot of it is that he keeps saying that dad needs to know, oh, your dad needs to know that, oh, dad's holding on to a lot of guilt. Dad is holding on to a lot of guilt and that feeling of, you know, what could I have done more for him? What could I have done to protect him? It's that sense of that your dad is holding on to so much grief and regret that he is struggling to connect because of this blockage, right? Oh goodness, honey, my dad found him and tried to save him. It's exactly what I mean. Your dad needs to know that he has to let this go. That that Greg's letting him know that this was his calling, right? This was his path. This was his journey, and it came to that end, and that your dad could not have done anything to have saved him or prevented this. I don't know how comfortable you would feel, Angie, to let your dad know, but there is no doubt in my mind that I was meant to be on tonight to give you this message. Greg is very much worried about dad, and Greg needs dad to know that that he did everything he could, and there's no reason for him to hold on to any of this regret or responsibility, right? Your dad needs to know that Greg keeps saying that he he keeps messing with the dog. Now, I don't know who has the dog. He's messing with the dog, and that has been his way of kind of in a jokingly type of way of trying to get others' attention, if this makes sense. And it's like, I don't know if, okay, you gotta let me know. Does your mom and dad have a dog? Because he's bringing up, he's laughing. He's like, I'm messing with the dog. But they had dogs that they passed. Okay. So but no, this is someone who has a dog here living, and he will, in a way, mess with the dog and cause the dog to do things that are are a little bit crazy, right? And drive them crazy. So please, whoever has the dog and is having some crazy stuff with that could be it. He brought these dolls from my grandma's, and we joke, my dad, about them being, oh, gotcha. Okay. He brought these dolls from my grandma's, and we joke. Okay, perfect. Maybe that's what I'm hearing. Not dogs, but dolls, because I'm telling you, there's something he messes with, and this is that sense of, in a very humorous way. So I agree with you. These dolls are a bit haunted, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. And him bringing this up is hilarious, because I know that this is just his humor, right? This is just what he would do. He also keeps showing me, there is, okay. Do you, how do you connect with the name Trevor or Trent? T-R, Angie, T-R. Trevor or Trent, T-R. Travis. It's this TR name that I cannot, I just keep hearing him bringing up, being connected to him specifically. And just he says things are happening at his house. Oh my gosh. I should bring my paranormal team over, right? And we'll bring all of our equipment and we'll do an investigation there. How funny would that be? But yeah, the TR. He also keeps bringing up, there is, okay. Oh, okay. I just keep hearing like a repetitive song. So this is always my sign that he also gives signs by music, songs playing over and over and over. So, or you get in the car and you hear a song that is connected to him. Mom or dad hears a song and they relate it to him. So keep that in mind as well. But that TR name, I know you said you didn't connect. Please keep this in mind, because there's some reason why that he is so adamant about this name. And the feeling I get when I hear this name, just keep this in mind too, Angie, is that this individual with that name also is struggling with his passing and needing to know that he is safe and at peace and is with God. So Angie said, yeah, there is a song that just turns on and plays sometimes. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So awesome. I absolutely love this. He is channeling beautifully, and I feel, seriously, Angie, I feel like we could sit here all night. I want to, I do want to, go on and do some more readings, but I feel that there is that strong sense that tonight was really Greg's way of trying to get my attention, and also to be on tonight to give you some, hopefully some comfort, maybe even giving Dad some comfort, knowing that Greg is at peace, and him validating that Dad's holding on to a lot of this responsibility and guilt for not being able or feeling unable to protect him. So please, if you feel comfortable, hon, pass these messages on for sure, and let Tawny know that he even brought up the grandbaby and connecting with the grandbaby and that as well. So how beautiful. And I'm telling you, he's laughing, and I know I need to like shut this, out, as I call it, in a respectful way. But I also want you to know he keeps making my room smell like Axe cologne, or like it's a very specific, like strong men's cologne scent. So I don't know what this means, but the room just literally just got heavy with that smell. So sometimes this is their way also of validating that they're around, right? The different smells. When my dad passed away, my dad smoked pot. He had stage 4 liver cancer. And we have sat in the living room and literally smelled marijuana. We've smelled pot. And I just know it's my dad. My mom does the same thing. She wore Avon perfume, and I will smell that very specific Avon perfume. It's crazy, but these are the beautiful signs, symbols, validations, whatever you want to call it, that they are around us. They're still protecting us, guiding us, wanting us to know that they are safe and at peace. It's for me, doing what I do has given me such a peaceful feeling, knowing that there is more to this life, right? And we all have a very, very beautiful soul purpose here in the physical world. And I hope, and my hope for everybody is that you find that soul purpose, before we cross over. I found my soul purpose 2.5 years ago when I decided to share my gift. And I'll tell you what, my life has felt even more complete. So it's a beautiful, beautiful life, right? And a beautiful struggle. It's no doubt. Oh, you've got someone oh my gosh. Okay. If you receive, gosh, thank you, Rachel. If you receive a message that they are trying to be me and they offer you a free reading, please block them, report them. It's so irritating. Do not give them any of your information. I had one gal that gave some credit card information. They offered a free reading, but yet still charged, and my heart just broke because she had to put a stop on her credit card. So please do not fall for these scammers. Oh, it pisses me off so bad. But thank you, Rachel, for giving everybody that heads up. Okay, let me, I'm going to unpin Angie, and man, what a beautiful energy. And what, Greg? Can you believe it's 10 o'clock? Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's, how about we grab another here, and you guys are partiers. Stay up all night, do some readings. I'm sure my husband's like, no. Okay. Alrighty. Yes, I know. I hate these scammers too, Rachel. It pisses me off so bad. And then it's, it's ridiculous. Okay, let me scan through here. And okay, I am going to pin Angie Mauer. Hi, Angie. Okay. I am going to see 6 and 21. Okay, so Angie, if you are on, let me know. Just say hi, hello, and I'll pull your cards. So I saw a comment. Someone asked what the numbers are. So really quickly, when I pull cards, I just need 2 numbers between 1 and 25, and I will count out the cards according to those numbers, and that's how we get that beautiful, very special, unique connection, because obviously you can't be here in person to pull your cards. So that's where those come into play. All right, Angie's here. Okay, all right, hun, 6 and 21. And Angie said family. Okay. Okay. All right. Man, my phone is going crazy. All right. Angie, your first card, my friend, is the 3 of Cups. And that came out of the deck upside down. So that really, again, representing your shadow work. And your second card is the Hanged Man. And that card did come out of the deck right side up. So you've got the one card that is representing some shadow work, things that you are wanting to, or you are already working on, right, to live your best, your happiest, healthiest life. So know that shadow work's amazing. I feel like some people get a little nervous. It is very intense. It's very draining, and can be a bit overwhelming. But one of the best things about shadow work is once you're able to acknowledge what your shadow work is and you start to work on that, you start to notice that you start receiving beautiful, positive, you know, situations come your way. Your life just starts to shift in this very positive momentum. And the reason why I'm bringing this up for you, Angie, is because I feel connecting with your family and with what I'm talking about with shadow work, I'm very concerned, and here's why. Because I feel there's so much heaviness that I'm feeling coming from you. I know this sounds crazy because, you know, obviously we're virtual, but it's this heavy feeling of just so much happening, so much going on. So much of the past that people are struggling to let go of, that it's sitting within not just your family, but within you, to where you almost get to that point of just, you know, kind of that window, you know, when the hell do I get a break? That's the best way I can put this. The best thing that I feel, and giving a little bit of what I feel, you know, advice. And again, I tell people, you have free will. You do as you need to do. I can give you my intuition and what I'm picking up on, but there is this sense that for you, Angie, you have got to start focusing on yourself, my friend. Focusing on your inner self-love, focusing on some forgiveness. I don't know what this is. It's this feeling of just having a lot of hurt, of anxiety, of disappointment. You know, it feels like it's sitting so heavy on my chest, or like within my heart chakra. And once you're able to work on that inner self-love, then you start to really, it's almost like you exude this positive vibration, and it becomes contagious, and everybody else around you picks up on that. You're very, you have this very, I'm trying to think of the right word, but like a very significant presence that around your family. And I feel that they can very much, it's almost like I feel like they're magnetized to you. So if the energy is good, the family is good, right? If the energy is intense and negative and stressed, then the whole family gets that way. There's this feeling of you just having a very strong, energetic interaction, I guess, with others. So when I see your family, and I know I'm all over the place, but I'm trying to focus on the root and how we can help so that when we're focusing on that root cause, the other stuff can fall into place. I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to be very, but I'm also be very respectful. But there also, I feel, Angie, there is, I'm worried about the male. This is the younger male. It's like I see you and I see the younger male, and the younger male really struggling with addiction. Addiction can be a lot of things, right? Addiction can be, drugs, alcohol, sex, porn, work. But there's some reason why I'm feeling this overwhelming worry coming from you for the younger male connected to you that's struggling with this type of addiction. So, I'm telling you, please, if you are able, jump in and get this male that's connected with you. Now, I don't know if I'm struggling if this is your son or if this is another close family member. That's why I'm pausing for a minute. So, but I'm worried about this sense of their making some bad decisions, and I'm worried to the point where I feel that you can be a very influential part of his life and help him get on that right path. And this is where, when you say family, this is what happens, because my mind and my intuition goes and spreads out. And even though I feel like we can focus on your family unit, I also feel this, it's this strong feeling of needing to move. You've got to get out of whatever location that you're at right now, because I feel this sense of it not giving you that positive energy reinforcement that I feel that you need for yourself and the family. Keep the 12. Let's see, today is the 27th, correct? So 12 days from now. I know this sounds very specific, Angie, but I want you to think, so count out 12 days from today. There's some reason why that day is going to be a very huge, very transitional day for you. But I feel this to be very positive. So please know that I don't see this as being anything that is bad or negative. I just feel this is something that can help you get on that very positive road and mindset and help things start to shift. One last thing really quickly is please have your significant other, your husband, or however you, significant other. My mind is like all over for you. Man, your energy's crazy, Angie. It's like my energy is here and it's here and it's here. It's like so much happening. But please have your husband go in and have his blood pressure, his heart, circulation. It just feels like these things are bothering him at the moment. Again, you have free will. This is all just intuitive. I'm not a doctor, but I can relay when I'm picking up on certain things. So have him checked for those three things for sure. So the blood pressure, circulation, the heart, things like that for sure. Okay. Man, I feel like when I was focusing, Angie, on the family, I went everywhere. It was a bit crazy. So I hope that helped a little bit, at least maybe gave a little bit of guidance or maybe some answers of what direction to go. So Angie said he's having lots of health problems now. Oh goodness, then yeah, he's got, I just feel like he is not taking his health as serious as he needs to. So you tell him that this crazy psychic lady said he needs to get in and get things going and take things more seriously, right? It's one of those things where if you can take care of something now, it can help avoid any other future, illnesses or situations for sure. So please get him to get in that better mindset of being more serious, right? Okay. All right. Thank you, Angie. Thanks for being on. Thanks for trusting me to kind of really wrap my head around your family and things happening there. And I'm going to unpin Angie's comment. Look, we lost some people. Man, they're all party poopers. They couldn't hang with us until this late. Okay. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Angie. No worries. Thank you for being here. It's my pleasure. Every time I say my pleasure, do you ever think about Chick-fil-A? I feel like every time I say my pleasure, my mind immediately goes to all the people at Chick-fil-A that say that. It must be like their thing, right? When they go through training. You have to always say, it's my pleasure. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and we will grab another Trina. I'm here still. Yes! Party on. I love it. I'm more of a night owl, I feel like. But I also feel like I need to go to bed at a certain time or I'm a mess the next day. I used to get up early. I'd be like 4 o'clock in the morning, or 4:30. But no, not anymore. I don't get up early anymore. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Tony, are you hungry? A little bit. I'm munchy. I feel like I'm munchy. Is my stomach growling? Do y'all feel it? Tony's like, I can sense your belly. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, Helen. I love that you guys are amazing and sending good energy to those who need it for sure. I mean, of course we all need it, but I love it. Okay. Okay, let's pin. Okay. Okay, so Roxy Martinez. Roxy is 7 and 11. And Roxy, if you are here, my friend, please let me know. And I'll start counting your cards out. I'm just kind of watching some of the things. I got them. I know, right, Samantha? I'm like looking around thinking, do I have anything here? But how awful is that? I don't want to eat while I'm on a live. So awkward. It'd be like having all this stuff in my teeth. I will drink my Coke Zero. How's that? Because that's so good for the stomach too. Okay, Slurpee time. Is it really buy one, get one free? Tracy said, oh gee, my volume seriously keeps, are you serious? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I wonder, okay, Tracy, you might have some crazy energy around and or your loved ones are messing with you. Love it. See, it's fun. I have to tell you guys really quick. I had a gal come to get a reading done, and it was so heartbreaking. Her mom had just passed away, and we're sitting in my room here. And if you've ever come in, had a reading here, you know, my room is, it's not big, but it's not small. And we're sitting here and our phones are off. We're getting ready to start her reading and we hear a chirping noise, like a bird chirp. It wasn't, you know, like the smoke detector. It wasn't that. It was literally like these little two chirping bird noises. And so we kept looking around and I'm looking everywhere, and I try not to have anything electronic in my room so that it doesn't interfere with any of the energy. The only thing I have usually is my phone. And we hear it again. Can't make sense of it. We're looking around. I'm like, it's a damn bird. It's like a bird chirp, and it would chirp twice. That's it. So we're sitting here and we start to channel her mom, getting beautiful messages and validations from her mom's soul. And we noticed that the chirping stopped. Well, all of a sudden I start connecting and seeing birds. And sure enough, she had validated that her mom loved birds, but she didn't connect with the fact we were hearing chirping birds. So anyway, my point is, excuse me, the weird stuff that happens, it's not so weird. It's really there. And, you know, them trying to communicate and give you those signs and symbols. So Gina says, that was my niece. Yes, Gina, yes. That's Alicia. Crazy, right? See? I love that. Oh, thank you, Gina, for validating that and saying this, you know, was Alicia. It was crazy. I still sit here and I'm like, I have no idea what these bird chirping noises were. It was crazy. But anyway, it's what I love, right? Get all these beautiful signs and symbols. Okay, let's go ahead and, yes, Leslie, I know that was your, yes, it was Leslie's daughter-in-law. So amazing. Oh my gosh. I'll never forget when that happened. Okay, Trina. Trina, with your gift, can you tell me who's going to win the Johnny Depp trial? Oh my God, I love you. I'm going to be honest and tell you, I seriously, it's interesting because I feel this sense of there being kind of like a hung jury, if you will. It's that it is. It's, I feel like they can't come to, you know, a definitive, you know, decision. I've been feeling that way for a while. I am more leaning towards Johnny Depp. So there you go. You know, if you want to go bet on it, did you know you can go to Vegas and they will have these kind of bets? It's ridiculous. You can bet on stuff like that. It's crazy. I don't know if they have it for that, but man, you can bet on anything. Anyway, that's my feeling. Okay, so Roxy did not answer me, and I do not see that she said she is here. So we will find someone else. I will unpin her. Dang it. That's too bad. Okay. The trial, less than an hour for me. I wanted to go. Oh, so crazy. Some of the stuff going on right now is just so bizarre. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay. I am going to pin. Okay. Wendy Barber. Wendy is 5 and 23 and a loved one. Okay. So 5 and 23. So Wendy, if you're here, please let me know. I'm going to pull your cards. 5 and 23. Okay. Okay, Wendy, you are here. Okay, hon. So Wendy, I was drawn to you immediately because I'm telling this just, it's so crazy. You had put a loved one, and I want you to, if you can, please let me know and validate. I kept feeling the soul of well, let me put it this way. It was that sense of tragedy. It was the sense of someone passing in a very tragic way. This is that sense, because I'm telling you, I'm going to show you your two cards too, and why I'm just blown away by the fact that I was picking up on you and seeing a very tragic loss, someone who passed very tragically. And your first card that came out with your first number was the Tower card, and it came out of the deck upside down. Now, if you were on just a minute ago and we were connecting with Angie's brother, Greg, that same damn card came out upside down. And you guys got to know, I sit and shuffle, right? And then you give me your individual numbers. The chances of pulling that card, and before I even pulled that card, I could feel the passing of this soul being very tragic. And so this to me is just even more validation of this energy and this soul coming through, and wanting to validate the passing being as tragic. Your second card that pulled with your number is this King of Wands. Can you validate too for me, Wendy? This tragic loss feels to be, I'm very much drawn to a male. This is a younger male. This is, and I'm hoping this is connecting to you, because this happens often. I will pick somebody, will start to channel a loved one, and it will be using your energy to connect with someone else. So, yeah. Wow. Okay. I immediately just got this, this headache. All of a sudden I got this complete, like blow to my head. And I just got this massive, pressure on my head. Oops, let me go up and see. Okay. Wendy said young, but not male. Okay. So, hang with me for a minute. Now it's, it is a male. This is very much a very, well, because here's the thing, when I feel an energy come through, there's certain ways, and it's interesting because it's one of those where I'm going back and forth, because it's like a girl being named Chris, right? It's like, you know, a girl being named kind of a quote unquote boy name, right? That's kind of sometimes where that will go. I am looking at some other comments. Taylor said he died tragically. My husband has headaches. Let's see. He fell while hiking and hit his head. Oh, okay. Okay. Stay with me, Taylor and Wendy. Know that this happens sometimes. So, Leanne, are you sending me your energy? I don't want your headaches. Because this is that sense of the younger, this is the younger male, this is or this is a female that had one. So, okay. So Wendy, hang with me, my friend. Don't go anywhere, but we may be diverting to Taylor. So Taylor, I'm gonna, don't go anywhere, Wendy. This does not mean we won't get connection with your loved ones. This is what happens. Taylor said, I've been trying to connect with him. Okay. He fell about 30 feet into rock pits. Okay. I feel like we're going more towards Taylor right now. So hang with me for a minute, Taylor. And then Wendy, please know that sometimes this happens and we go a weird direction. But I will definitely still focus on connecting with your loved ones. Who is the R? Who is the R name? Where is Taylor? Okay, Taylor, there's this connection with the R being connected to this individual. Okay. He keeps showing me, I just keep seeing that there are question marks. This is always my sign that there's still some unanswered questions about how he passed, and how the incident happened. I should say not how he passed, but how the incident happened. There seems to be even almost this sense of people questioning, was there foul play? Was he intoxicated? Like these kind of things that contributed to him falling. This is the best way I can put this. So, okay, that was strange. I am taking, okay. Okay. All right, Leanne, you bet, hun. Young Mel overdose. I'm looking at your comments. I just now heard I heard the name Clark, which is really weird. Clark. But yeah, there being something to do with the name Clark. I don't think I've ever heard that name before, either that being a first name or a last name. And okay, this is strange. He keeps showing me like a Mountain Dew bottle. I keep seeing a Mountain Dew bottle. I keep seeing there being even something to do with tobacco. I seriously, this is the weird crap that comes through. Mountain Dew, there being something to do with chew tobacco or smoking. I'm telling you, when I get things, they come through very quickly and they're so bizarre, so I have to just get those. But that's what my dad called his best friend's wife. What? Holy crap, Samantha. Okay. Man, you know what's crazy? I feel like that once you open up kind of what I call that portal, it's like all of the souls and all of the energy starts to come through. So it's just, it's amazing and so crazy. So, but Samantha said, my dad smoked like a chimney. Okay, this is really weird. Does the R name connect with you, Samantha? Kind of feel like, you know, we're just all over the place for a minute here, but trying to figure out who this is connected to, but it has to all connect. This is like the head, the tragic loss, the head, you know, the that name Clark, the tobacco, right? That kind of stuff. There's some reason why this is so important, and that it is very much connected to this individual is. So, okay. Holy cow. You cannot believe how much the energy is changing in this room right now. Oh, okay. Wendy, I hope Wendy's on. Wendy, if you're on, all of a sudden now I feel, I hear and can feel the young female voice, and this is, and she refers to you as mom, or like a mom, or like a mom. This is, okay, Wendy's still on. Okay. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to read everybody's comments. Holy crap. It's okay, Taylor. Absolutely. This is what happens. We kind of go all over the place. But yes, absolutely. I always try to come on, and I always try to give as much free readings as I can and connect with your loved ones. But Wendy, I just immediately, it was like we took this whole new shift, and this very strong younger female comes through and refers to you as mom, or this feeling of you being like a mom. And she, oh wow, she makes me feel like that her situation of her passing, there was so much chaos, and there was so much there is so many people, I feel, around her that that had ill intentions. This is the best way I can put this. And almost that feeling of, I drank too much. I took something with alcohol, or I took something in addition to what I was drinking, and this took my life. This is the feeling that she's showing me. So I don't know if this is connected to Wendy, but this is the sense that I'm getting of this very younger female. But what's interesting is the male that I was feeling is pushed back, and I do not feel him anymore. And now it's this very strong sense of this beautiful, very kind of angelic, but very pushy female. That's the best way I can put it. I'm watching your comments to see, but okay. Cass. I don't know why I just heard the name like Cassidy, or they would call her Cass. There's some reason. Wendy said could have been drugs or alcohol involved. Okay. Do you is this a daughter, or is this someone who was like a daughter to you? Because that's very significant, as well as when I was feeling her connection come through. I'm telling you, she literally pushed all of the other souls and energy aside and came forward very strong and very matter of fact. Wendy said granddaughter. Okay, so like it, perfect. Okay. Do you connect with the K or the C, the name for either her, or connected to her and somehow? Because I hear names, but they're very cryptic, so it's hard for me sometimes. But what was really weird is I heard the name Cassidy, or that K name, or C name. So there's no doubt in my mind that that was what I heard. And oh man, okay. She keeps mentioning her hair and keeps laughing about, like, it's almost like I see her going from blonde to a different color to short hair to extensions. I don't know what this is about, but I keep going from one version of her to another for some reason. So and there's that connection. Okay, Wendy said no. Acacia said Casey. Okay. I don't know. Tell me, Wendy, with your granddaughter, she loved her extensions. Okay, perfect. I want you to keep this K name in mind because there seems to be a very strong significance of this C or K name being connected to her and who was with her at the time of her passing. So that's where I feel like this may come into play and where I feel like this may connect. I always tell people that everything I get, I never ever question, and I never doubt. And so there's always a reason and there's always a connection for that. So please keep that in your mind. And I always say put a pin in it. We can come back to it, or when that connects, please let me know, because there's some reason why that name is very significant with at the time of her passing. I feel like I get this immediate blow to my chest. And just right now, I feel like I'm it's almost like my chest is very, very tight, but it's this very instant impact within my chest. So I'm not sure how you connect with that. She also keeps showing me the number 18. So this is going to be the 18th of the month, or it's going to be January 8th. This can be the age of 18, but there's some reason why 18 is connected directly to her. I have no doubt this is your granddaughter, and here's why. Because the minute that you said granddaughter, I got head to toe chills and my room got very cold. And I know it's like almost 11 o'clock, but I can't not get whatever message that she's trying to come through with. She keeps showing me Wendy says she just turned 18. Okay, so I'm telling you, this is why I said this is no doubt her. No doubt her. She keeps showing me the bracelets. There's something about the bracelets, or I'm getting something around my wrist. There's something about there being that something specific to her with her wrists, and some kind of connection with that. Again, she's making me feel that pain in my chest again. So I'm not sure exactly what this is, but did she call you like Nana or like Nini, or there's some reason why she's referring to you not as grandma? There is a whole other way of her acknowledging you. So Nana, Nini, you know how you have special names that without saying grandma. She keeps referring to you that way. And she is, oh, okay. She keeps showing me, oh, wow. Okay. man, she is like this very like social butterfly. So Wendy said, no, just grandma. No, there's some reason why I feel like that there's this sense of her, unless, Wendy, do you have someone there with you? Because she keeps identifying the person with you, but not, I'm telling you, it's not grandma. There's some reason why she keeps bringing this up. But I want you to be very mindful and pay attention to you'll start to see just like the ladybugs. There's something about the ladybugs that's connected to her. I don't get ladybugs very often, but something about the ladybugs. But I feel like she's laughing about it, so I'm not sure what this is. It's like a very humorous tell her about the ladybugs. So so keep that in mind. Wendy said, yes, my husband. Okay, perfect. What's your husband's name? Do you feel comfortable sharing? Because some reason she's showing me the ladybugs, and but it's interesting because it's almost also this feeling of being like mischievous. That's the best word I can say. Something about that. So Wendy said Kevin. Oh, okay. Okay. I wonder if she's been identifying your husband. So keep in mind, it's like when you're sitting there and random, have some ladybug land on you, or you are connected with the polka dots too. Sometimes I look at that as well. So please watch for the ladybugs. Also, she keeps showing me almost the same like heart-shaped items. Everything is heart-shaped. So it's like you're walking and you see a heart-shaped rock, or her ashes are in something that has the heart-shaped, or her if she is buried, her headstone there's something about her being connected to the heart-shaped items. And she was she very, I'm going to tell you, her energy comes through too. She's very cute. Like her energy is very, it's that sense of being very, very caring, very loving, but very, very determined and very much hard-headed and stubborn. This is the way that she's making me feel. It's so hard as a medium to interpret the way that the souls make you feel. So my job is to try to express that in the best way I can. I really truly feel that it took these other souls, Wendy, to help your granddaughter come through. Because I feel there's this sense of your granddaughter having some almost disappointment with herself, and feeling as if she has disappointed others. I feel she was very reluctant, and that's why I was drawn to you, because I could feel this energy, but then all of a sudden it took others to help her and guide her and bring her through. And this happens very often. We call it piggybacking. But now that I can feel her, I feel this overwhelming sense of wanting to apologize, wanting to give others this message of how much she feels that she has disappointed others, that it's like I just was with the wrong people at the wrong time. That's the best way I can put this. Wrong place at the wrong time. one thing that I feel, and I know that it's almost 11 o'clock, and I'm sure my husband is like chomping at the bit, but maybe this just last message to you, Wendy, also is I keep seeing like a tutu and ballet shoes. I'm not sure how this connects to her, but as I've been sitting here, I cannot get that vision out of my head. So there's some reason why the tutu, why the ballet shoes. But I feel like she's, giving me that sign of, you'll know what this is about. You'll know. I would say, man, I'm telling you, she's very active and a talker now, but there's some connection too with her, with the ocean, with a cruise ship. There's something to do with going out of the country. Before she had passed, there was some conversation about this happening. So she's bringing this up even more as validation, or you just did that and she was with you at that time. Please know that she comes through as being very much at peace, very angelic, and like a social butterfly. I guess that's the best way I can put this. And this is why I felt this strong need to have to come on and do these readings, because when I did the reading earlier today with this gentleman, we had so many souls and so much energy. It was this sense of more needing to come through and give messages. So I hope this helped for you, Wendy. I know that we kind of had a crazy roundabout way of getting you a little bit of, I hope, comfort or some messages from your granddaughter. And she I seriously keep hearing stuff. That's why I keep pausing. But please know that she is a very beautiful angelic soul. And I feel like also she refers to her mom, and she says, tell mom I said love you more. Tell mom love you more. And when people do the heart sign, I'm telling you, that's why she keeps showing me the heart. There's that sense of needing mom to know she says I love you more, and I get the heart sign there too. So please keep those heart-shaped objects in mind, and watch for like the ladybugs and the butterflies, right? These are her specific connections and giving those signs and symbols. All right, my friends, wow, I can't believe it's this late. So I better hop off, but this was so fun, just random, very spontaneous, but it was a very beautiful night. So I hope that I was able to help some of you. If not, even those who were on that didn't get read, I hope that you were able to feel the love and the energy that comes from these readings. I can definitely feel it from all of you. There's no doubt in my mind. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. Have a very safe and happy Memorial weekend. And I'm going to try to see if I can't hop on to do this another day this week, since it's a long weekend. So, okay. All right, guys, so much love and light, and have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.